the Stern Code channel. I am Stern, and today we're going to start by warping to C, and we're going to meet a good friend of yours and mine, a familiar face, Richie Rich.
Hello.
Alright,
follow me.
Cool. Today I'm following Richie to, we're actually going to get a tour of, what are we doing today, Richie?
We're going to show off the brewery plugin and my casino.
Very cool. Yeah, I was mentioning, and I just actually talking to Richie a second ago, and I decided midway through, you know, I want to make sure that I have something to talk about when we start. But I said, I remember back in the day when I used to play, there were people who would say, like, oh, I'm making alcohol. Oh, I'm making, I was just like potion of, like, dizziness or whatever. Or not even potion of dizziness, it'd be like potion of weakness.
Like business or anything. It's really simple.
It's what?
I said it was really simple. They just like rename it, but
Yeah.
there's like an actual brewing plugin now.
Yeah, and
It's actually
that's...
suggested by me.
Oh, really? Well, awesome. Congratulations.
So this is the Mana Ray Casino. We're gonna show off in a little bit. Right down here.
Oh, this is cool. Well, I'm going to look around for a sec, because this is really cool. I haven't seen chairs with that type of design with the banners, but that's a really good use of that.
Alex designed all this.
Very cool. Alex's turn?
A string of white horses back here.
Very cool. And you, of course...
The gold blocks, but...
Of course. The gold blocks aren't needed, I'm assuming.
No. Oh, let me grab some stuff. So, you just want to, like, look around?
Yeah, go ahead and... Yeah, I'll just take a look and...
Just grab one thing.
I gotta say, it looks, based on the setup here... Now, I'm no expert on the matter, but it looks very much like you're not showing me a brewing plugin, but instead a meth lab.
Yep, that's basically how it is. Okay, so there are three main parts of brew. You have to cook the stuff, you have to distill it if it needs to be distilled, and then you also have to age it if it needs to be aged.
Yeah.
So the drink we're going to be showing off is rum. It shows off all three of the steps. It's pretty simple to make.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that was the big thing, was I was like, I want to make sure that if you are showing me something, I know that recipes are a huge deal, and I was like, don't show me something that's like, this is a Raise Inc. exclusive, here you go, show the world.
Oh, yeah.
But something that's like, hey, here's something super easy that everyone does. The thing that I love about your builds, like your casino, and even this here, is, I don't know, I could be wrong, but it looks like 50% of this is just aesthetic. Is just to look awesome.
So I took these pipe designs from Felipe in on Bay. He has like sewage treatment place, and he uses stuff like, it's like, oh, that's pretty cool. I just wanted to incorporate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to make a cauldron or the cooker, someone needs to help me. I'll just ignore him.
Oof.
Yeah.
Staff at work, ladies and gentlemen. So, I'm sorry. It's just a cauldron? You just make a cauldron, and then you said it's what on top? So, what's the build up here?
You don't need any of the like pipes.
Okay.
Or whatever.
It's just
Literally
the cauldron.
Just the fire and the cauldron on top.
And how are you? And I don't. If you don't want to answer, you don't have to tell me. How are you making the fire down there? Because normally, like a cauldron will fall on top of a netherrack and put out the fire, won't it?
Yep. They're actual blocks. They just stay in place.
Really?
You might be thinking of anvils.
I am.
Let me add you to the region.
All right, now to grief this whole place. I'm added now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It's actually called Island.
Island.
Yeah, so Penny built this place originally.
Oh,
Anyway,
really?
Here. You take that. You're gonna use this right cauldron. I'm gonna use the left end cauldron. So you're gonna right click all 14.
Okay. All 14 are in.
Okay. And now we wait 5 minutes.
Wow.
Do I have a clock?
Yeah. I have a phone right here next to me. I'll just do that because I assume it's real time. But yeah, I was blown away by that because you were telling me about like the aging process. So that was pretty cool. That it was like when you say aged, you actually mean aged.
So yeah, the next step is just wait for it to cook. And to check how long it takes, you can use the clock. I have a fancy tape recorder I got from an admin press conference. Okay, so take these bottles. After 5 minutes, I'll tell you when. You're going to just bottle it up.
And you gave me 3 glass bottles. Is that how many this will fill?
Yeah, each cauldron holds 3 bottles worth.
Okay. Oh, so that's like a real, like, if you time it wrong and it's less than 5 minutes, you made something completely different.
Kind of. It usually just decreases the quality of the drink.
Okay, wow. So if I made a drink like this rum, and I left it just overnight, just continued to play for 12 hours straight, what would that do?
Oh, that would just ruin it.
Really?
But yeah, usually like a couple minutes after, it just decreases quality.
So it hits like a peak, like it goes up, and then it starts to go back down.
Yeah.
Interesting. So you kind of have to experiment with it and figure out, okay, this new drink that I'm making, Stern Co. Aid, I have to find out what's the peak and what's the lowest point and how long does it take to get to that.
So a lot of the recipes have been released, and you know the actual like cook time, distill amounts, everything you need to know. But certain other drinks, if you didn't know the recipe, you could actually like test it and like try to like figure it, like, guess the ingredients.
Yeah. So is there a way to make your own drinks, or everything is there? All the recipes are online, or is there a way to be like, I'm gonna make my own thing?
So staff can actually like add their own recipe, and you could buy company drink recipes. I own one. It's called Scotch. And yeah, so you actually create the recipe yourself, and then staff will add it to like the recipe list. So technically anyone could brew it, but you face like fines and stuff if you brew someone else's drink. So,
it's like the copyright building type rule is like
Yeah.
you can't build a building that's already been built by someone else.
yeah, correct.
Okay, very cool. Wow, is there paperwork for that, or is just the staff knows like, hey,
Well, staff knows you need to go through staff to get it added.
obviously if I'm making Ender Aid, there's a person named Endershek who owns that.
Yeah, so you can't brew his own drink. He owns the rights to that.
Okay, cool. And you're timing this, right? Because I have not
Yep.
been. Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna get out and be like, oh, we made water. I guess I timed it too long. So
Okay, a little less than that now.
with this plugin, you can like throw anything in there as long as you get it approved by the staff. Say, hey, I have an idea for a recipe. Here's what I want to make. Can you add this? It's this, 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 and this for this long. And staff says, okay, cool.
Okay, good. So that's the cooking phase. Next is the distilling.
Oh
So
my
over
goodness.
Here you have the brewing stands.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Just
come
place
here.
them in here. It needs to be a glowstone dust in the ingredient spot. It doesn't use like the blaze power to like power it, and the glowstone
Oh,
doesn't
and-
get either.
You already have the glowstone in there, so it's good.
So yeah, now if you look, it'll say spicy rum.
Very cool. Okay.
Leave it in there. You have to distill it twice.
I'm sorry.
So that's fine. Now, so yeah, it's oh god, what was it? Golden rum. You need to age it.
Oh, okay. So do you own rum, or is that like a open?
No, that's like a open server drink. That's what I'm showing it off to.
I was gonna say, so yeah, my assumption was you owned rum, and I was like, okay, cool. So I'm gonna make this, and then you're gonna ban me, right, for stealing your recipe?
Okay, there you go. Yours is done.
Oh yeah.
So after it distills, it'll automatically like distill for the correct amount of time. You really can't get it. But after it's done, you take it out, and then if it needs to be aged, you need to put it in the right barrel. So for rum, it's
Oh, I think you cut out. I didn't hear that.
sorry, I had to welcome back to your other mod.
You're fine.
So yeah, open up the barrel, you put it in the barrel.
I don't have access to these barrels, which is fine. I mean, I can give
Alright.
these to you, and we can
I'll
pretend.
put it in the barrel.
Okay, here you go.
Yeah, so you pretty much just let it sit in there and wait. Pretty much. So 20 minutes is 1 year. We're just gonna age it a year. Because rum takes 14 years, and we don't have times.
So it's in reality. So I'm not trying to destroy the illusion here. I'm just curious for myself when making stuff. This barrel here is for looks.
So the like lever on the front,
Yeah.
and the vent post here, that's just for us. But this is like an actual working barrel. There are two sizes. I don't have the second size around here, but use the large barrel so you get more space anyway.
So to make
It's just 4 stairs on the bottom on each side. It's 3 wide, 3 tall. It's pretty simple to make.
and that has to be
You
there.
have a sign that says barrel here.
And this has to be there for the plugin to work.
Yep. Then you could add like the lever and the. Oh, actually, I think you need to add the fence post. But yeah, you can add the lever there just for like aesthetic.
Okay. And then when you put stuff in the chest just has to be in like proximity to the barrel to function.
No, so the barrel is actually the storage. The chest is just there. The whole-
Oh, you put them in here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you chest next to it.
This is a thing.
It's storage for drinks, and actually I think you can put other stuff in here too. Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. This is a cool plugin.
Yeah, it's really detailed.
I remember.
Alright, so let's do the tour of the casino now.
Yeah, while that's going on, I'll head up. I remember back in my day when I was but a young whippersnapper, and I owned. Nope, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
And I owned North Bay. I had the mansion area, and I actually got onto this guy because I had to get onto this guy because this is really cool. This is the lounge area, and those are speakers.
Actually, it's the Coral Lounge. Just like a lounge under the casino.
I got onto this guy because he had a sugarcane farm, and then he would break the sugarcane, break it down to the sugar, and then would rename it cocaine, and then sell it to people. And I was like, I don't want that affiliated with my city. Please stop.
So I have a couple of machines. This is blackjack. I actually play it. So I have like a custom deck of cards in here.
Oh, and it spits out 2 random things, and there's like some sort of system of.
It's mostly manual.
And you put that there, and you deal that to me. Oh, I won't deal with that.
You can enter the chest. You can't take anything from it. They made that special.
Okay, and I get this. Oh, okay, that's 1 card.
So you have 3.
Hit me!
Alright. I gotta take one for the dealer. And the dealer is showing 10. So you have a 3 and an ace.
Hit me! So why the Guardians in here? Just for looks? For aesthetics?
Yeah, pretty much. I just need something to put there.
14. Oh, so I'm at 14. Don't tell the dealer. I'm at 14 now. Hit me! I'm gonna risk it to get the biscuit.
You have a 9.
I lose!
Yeah, that's pretty much how that works.
That's a cool system.
So this game is nice because the player doesn't even have to check the cards. It's literally all done by the dealer.
So what happens
I haven't
here?
set that up yet.
Oh, it's not done. It's
It's not.
to be announced.
Yeah, so Zach made this whole lobby area. I think it looks pretty nice.
Yeah. Well, this is like a real like collaborative. I mean, I know that you own it and you operate it, but it seems like this is a real collaborative build of like, I think you said someone decorated it. You got parts from someone else's design. You got this from that.
Yeah, so I hired a lot of people for the design.
Yeah, this is really cool.
But yeah, so this is the slot machine section and the roulette table.
How new and/or old is this place?
Well, the building's been around for God knows how long.
Yeah.
Like, Eddie built it probably back in like 2012, I'd say. So this place is old. The casino I think I bought last year.
I was gonna say this is fairly new. I remember when I left, gambling was a new thing, and like people building like slot machines were kind of being built. Like they were these huge, massive things.
But anyway, so this is the roulette system I made.
Winning number, welcome to Shark, drink, raise, ink, scotch.
So the name is like called Shark. It's basically roulette. So you place a bet on a of them just like you would normal roulette. I press this button here. It gets 4 cards into the main dropper.
Uh-huh.
Then with another press the button, you get the winning number. And then so it's 29. So 29 on the board. It's gray, so if you bet on gray, for example.
Right, and I would have had to tell you before, hey, I'm betting this much on gray. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
I'd get the number, and you'd look at it and be like, oh, you won money. Ching, 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 ching.
Up here,
Excuse me.
oh yeah, this is the little overhead area, like the catwalk you see in actual casinos.
Yeah. This is like the security deck where they point at you and say, that guy right there.
Then up here, I have some hotel room.
Ooh, swanky. Do you mind if I take a peruse?
Sure, absolutely. So yeah, Alex did these rooms.
Wow.
Yeah, they're really nice.
Very swanky. Do you get scared that if someone rents these, they're just going to take all the stuff and leave?
They have 2 special flags, build deny and break block deny. So you can interact with everything, and I have like everything you need, chests, armor
Oh,
stand
cool.
in your chest, furnaces and stuff. So yeah, you can interact with everything, you just can't break anything.
That's interesting. That's very cool.
Yeah.
Huh. I'll have to think about that for the future. Because that was always my fear when building places, was stuff would be oblong shaped or whatever, and then I'd be like, okay, so clearly someone's gonna come and just break this door or whatever, and then be on their way.
So I have 10 rooms like that, and then upstairs are the suites. This is the special Raising Clubhouse. The rich.
Am I allowed in?
Yes, you are.
Oh, okay. For the moment.
So yeah, this is like our special bar area.
Oh, this
VIP
is
club.
your record
Yeah, I have a
player.
lot of really cool stuff in here. So this is the first drink ever brewed, actually. And it was
Here I come. Okay.
because I also tested the plugin.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool. So that's like not just the first drink ever brewed by you. That was the first drink
Literally first drink.
ever brewed.
Yeah, then I just have some like map art and collectibles. Back here in the bar area, got your cocktails,
A beer.
and then
Very cool. Oh, you threw
if you
something.
like look, yeah. So if you go back that way,
I was like, this isn't the first
See,
rum,
it's
is it?
a-
You didn't. I'm like, okay. Do you want this back? Oh, it slides down.
keep it. Yeah,
Did you want this back?
it's fine. You can keep it.
I'll wait till after or towards the end of recording to drink this, just so the rest of the video isn't screwed up.
So this is also the first wild prismarine that I got.
Oh wow,
Yeah, Raising Farm location. So
First-
that's old too. That's from like 2015.
wow, that's quite the collection.
Then this is the suite level.
And you're keeping an eye on the time for the thing, right?
It does matter.
Oh,
I
that
can
one doesn't
get
matter.
perfect anyway. Aging, you can leave it there as long as you want. I have some drinks in my special brewing area that's been in the in the barrel for how long? I think since February.
Oh wow, so those are.
Yeah, once it reaches the max, it just doesn't improve or.
But it's just the
nothing
idea.
besides.
The idea of it's been in
Just
there
the
since.
So yeah, that's the suite. Alright, so this floor is the presidential suite.
Oh, jeez, that's a lot of stairs. Okay. Oh wow.
So yeah, 2 floor. Very nice living
Yeah.
area.
And here
Bedrooms.
you got the shower area. Very cool. Bed. So it's like the master
Then we
bedroom.
have boardroom.
Right? Oh, up here.
Sorry, I went up the ladder.
No, you're fine.
These are really good from up here too.
Oh,
this
yeah.
is like the old tutorial building after they moved it.
Wow.
And you actually can't see. But there's like a jungle island over there. And over this way is Swamp City.
If my render distance was working out at all, that'd just be beautiful. I'll come back
And
and
then
grab a shot later.
this is my penthouse. And this is where I stay.
This is where you stay. Okay.
So like dining area here, kitchen, living room.
Wow.
So all the suite areas were designed by Zach. Zach, the main one.
Yeah.
It's really good interior design.
Oh, you love these 1x1 staircases, don't you?
Save space.
They do. Oh, and
So,
okay,
yeah, it's
this map here.
long area. And
Is-
yeah, that's like the map of the surrounding area.
That's very
It's
cool.
like all the districts, including suburbs and Valley City.
Of course, Mod Charlie. We pay him in
And I
crackers.
also have a special texture pack that places the song. So like these are like the actual songs I would hear.
Oh, so are they like album cover almost?
Yeah, it's just like the singles, and I try to do like live performances.
Oh,
My
cool.
end goal is to like release that and have that play in the casino, so like other people could hear it too, just for like the mood atmosphere.
Oh, it's a texture pack, but it's like a sound texture pack.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
All right. I think that's it for here.
You want to go back down and check on the alcohol? I don't want to bump you. I'm sorry.
It's fine. So yeah, if you see the monorail, it's like the stone slab red line.
Yeah.
You can follow that all the way to the end.
Oh
to the
yes.
right, and that gets right to my place.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to fall. It's straightforward, right? It's on the red line. It's not to the right or anything.
No, it is right.
Okay.
So this is the casino vault.
Oh, I was looking the wrong direction. I was looking directly at the little tiny silver door, not this big metal one. Wow.
This is block storage. This is all solid.
Wow. And so this is legitimately block storage. Like this is the Fort Knox. This is, hey, I need iron. I'm gonna break this iron and break it apart into the iron
I do use them a lot like that.
ingots.
And then just mine the severed heads. I did for effect.
Beautiful. Of course. I love that.
And then if you like look around there, like little chests. These are like special drinks that I have just in storage.
I love that. Like the lights up there, like spots where it's like, oh, this could be just anything regular. Go ahead and make it gold.
Yep. I have a lot of gold.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, just the idea of like, oh, what do we do with this section here? How do we paint this? Go ahead and make it gold. Always a pleasure, Richie. You always got cool stuff. You can go ahead and remove me from the region because I'll forget and then accidentally break something. But yeah, thank you so much for giving me this tour. Super appreciate it. Again, I appreciate everyone who's helped support the channel. I'm probably not going to go and list every single person by name anymore because there's so many and your names are on the bottom, but I appreciate you. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have an idea or have a really cool thing or a facility like this, let me know in the comments on the forums. I want to keep that that topic alive. But that's it. See you guys later. Bye, Richie.